Welcome back. I'm Pratap here. Today is the 1st February 2025. In this video, let us evaluate the performance of high liquidity zones generated in our previous end of the day report. And all of you might be knowing today we have a special trading session, the budget session, and moreover it is a full day session. The entire trading is a full day session. And first time we are evaluating the performance of our high liquidity zones on a budget day. Previous two budgets were interim budgets. One is a pre-poll 3 months budget, and after post polls again we have some 5 months or 8 months or 9 months budget we have seen. Now we are seeing the full year budget. First time we are checking the performance of our high liquidity zones on the budget day, and we know today the volatility of the market is very high. When volatility is very high, two things will happen. Either you get heavy profits or you may get heavy losses. But we won't get heavy losses because we are following our risk management very strictly. So the possibility is getting heavy profits. That is what happened actually. So as per our yesterday's end of the day data, we identified 14 high liquidity zones. Out of these 14, we got stocks, 10 trades from 9 stocks. And extraordinary profits. So you can't believe that much profit they have given today. We will discuss one by one. First one is HDFC AMC. Even before that, all of you please understand we are providing complete free training on supply demand zone price action. You might be knowing, some of you might be knowing the cost of the training is over $8,000, but we are providing complete free training as part of our NeoStock software promotional activities point of view. So please make use of this opportunity. All training lessons are available at our NeoStock YouTube channel. At our channel homepage, please click on the tab Posts. Some of you might be seeing the tab Community instead of this Post tab. So click on the Community tab. You get access to this post. This post is having a YouTube playlist link that will take you to all the training lessons. You just click on the link. Now we are into supply demand zone price action course YouTube playlist. I kept all the training lessons in this playlist. You need to start your training from lesson 1.1 that is available at the bottom of the page. Just scroll down to the bottom of the page here, starting from lesson 1.1. All the training lessons you can access one by one. I placed all the lessons in an order. I request you go through all these training lessons according to the training instructions I mentioned at our Telegram channel. I provided the link to our Telegram channel in this video description. So please join at our Telegram channel. In the pinned messages, you will be able to find the training instructions and learn the course according to the training instructions. Then you will become a very good independent trader. And remember, this is not a simple training. I added all the advanced strategies also after lesson 20 onwards, and many of the new concepts I developed while developing the software, and those concepts are giving very good profits. You will be learning everything, but you have to learn according to my training instructions. Okay, now let's get into the evaluation of our high liquidity zones. So 14 high liquidity zones are identified from daily and 75 minutes time frame. And first one is HDFC AMC. This is a daily high liquidity zone. We have a rally, 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles and rally. And this fine-tuned zone, we already discussed in the earlier videos. So I am not focusing on this fine-tuned area, but recent price action, again a new zones are created by the institution. See here it looks like rally base, rally, right? This is a LOTL zone. But exactly the same rally base rally, you will be seeing the 75 minute zone also. Go to the 75 minutes time frame. See the 75 minutes time frame. You have a failed ERC candle, a big candle, a rally, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles and a rally candle. This is the 75-minute zone. The LOTL zone is nothing but a 75-minute zone actually in the lower time frame. Okay, this 75-minute zone again fine-tuned with 15 minutes time frame. Go to 15. See how easily we can identify. We have a drop, we have a base, we have a rally. That's it, 15 minutes. Inside 15 minutes, you need to identify a 5-minute zone. It's very simple. Go to the 5 minutes time frame. See here again you have a failed ERC candle as a leg-in. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles and a rally candle. So we have a fine-tuned 5-minute zone. See, today price is entered into this zone. At what time? 11:50. 11 o'clock 50 minutes, price entered into this zone. And then next 5 candles, it reached the 15 minutes target. Here we have a 15 minutes target. We have a rally base drop. This is the area, again it created rally base drop, LOTL. Maybe this could be a high liquidity area, maybe. See, first 15 minutes candle we got the entry, second 15 minutes candle it reached the target. That means within 30 minutes the trade would have been completed. Let's go to the 5 minutes time frame. At 11:50 candle, and when it reached the 12:10 candle, it reached the target. 30 minutes trade is completed so fast. Why? Because the volatility in the market, that does the magic. When the volatility in the market is high, today is a budget session. Huge volatility might be there. All of a sudden market will go up and all of a sudden market will go down. But this going up and going down is happening between the high liquidity zones only. That is the beauty of the market movement in today. They are moving within our high liquidity zone area only. So you got the entry 30 minutes. How much profit? Huge profit you got in 30 minutes. HDFC AMC has given 18,247 rupees profit in just 30 minutes, which is 15.4% ROI, return on the investment, as per one futures margin cost I am calculating. You may take in cash segment, you may take in options, you might be using your own strategies, but according to supply demand zone, the entry and target are fixed. Fine-tuned 5 minutes is your entry, 15 minutes is the target. That's why I'm saying today we got huge profits because of the volatility. So basically our software passed on the budget day. Today is the full budget day, as I told you earlier. So this is about HDFC Bank, and let me show you another thing. SBI Life, you will surprise about this stock. SBI Life is having both high liquidity demand zone as well as supply zone. 75 minute zones. Let me go to 75 minutes time frame. See, it is having a high liquidity supply zone, drop 2 base candles and a drop, and also it is having a high liquidity zone and a rally, 3 base candles and rally. This is the one we already fine-tuned, this demand zone. Previously we discussed how we fine-tuned this demand zone. Here we have a high liquidity demand zone, tested several times. And today it is violated the high liquidity. But below you have a fine-tuned zone, previously we discussed. This is the one already there in my chart. Previously we discussed. Let me go to the 15 minutes time frame, what we discussed earlier. So here you have a drop, 2 base candles and a rally candle. 15 minutes fine-tuned zone. Inside we have drawn the 5 minutes zone. Exactly that 5 minute zone, today we got the trade. Drop, base, rally and follow through candles. If you look into our old HLQ zone analysis videos, you will find this. Because it is there as it is. When I opened it, this chart is there in my chart. This analysis is already there in my chart. And apart from that, it is also having a high liquidity 5 minute zone. Several times it was tested earlier. The same, this is the 15 minutes area. Within the 15 minutes area, already we have a fine-tuned 5 minutes, and now at the proximal line, you have one more fine-tuned 5 minute zone, drop base rally. This fine-tuned 5 minute zone is a high liquidity zone. See, it is already tested first time, prices moved up. Again tested second time, prices moved up. Again tested third time, again prices moved up. And today fourth time, it is violated today. That is okay, because every high liquidity zone gets some expiry. But just below we have another fine-tuned 5 minute zone, a fresh zone. That is the area you have to plan your trade. See, prices entered at what time? This is the candle we got the entry. At 13 hours. See, earlier trade we already completed. At what time we completed? At around 10:30 we completed the trade, the previous trade. And this trade, at 1 o'clock we got this trade opportunity. After closing the previous trade only we got this opportunity. After that prices were moving and finally reached the 15 minutes target at 2 o'clock. That means exactly 1 hour you are in the trade. That's it. Within 1 hour, you got a huge profit from this zone. Okay, what is the target? The 15 minutes target. We have a drop, base, drop, and follow through, big follow through candle. This is the one. After that, we got the trade. In 1 hour, the trade is completed. But meanwhile, you have to ask, there is a supply zone is also there. This is also high liquidity zone. Yesterday, our software listed stock near the supply zone. Today prices went into the supply zone and again came down and then further went and up down. Have we taken these trades? No. We haven't taken this trade. Maybe it would have given some profit, good profit, but we didn't take. And this trade we didn't take. It would have been stopped out if you take. Why? Because the structure is not good. You already land when a zone will be violated. See here. You have a drop candle, you have a drop candle, no base candles at all. Such kind of zones will be violated easily. You already land in lesson 16. But after that, prices again reached the demand zone and got the trade opportunity. What is that? I explained you earlier. When you have both the high liquidity demand and supply zones, either side, when prices comes, you can plan your trades. So the moment prices entered, you cannot. Suppose if you have taken the first one, maybe it would have been stopped out because already it is tested 3 times earlier. So that is okay. Because we always prepare when we take trades with high liquidity zones, one day the zone will be violated. Until that day, we will enjoy all the profits what it is giving. And today now price entered into the fresh fine-tuned zone and within 1 hour, it reached the 15 minutes target. There are no 15 minute zones in between. How sharply prices came down, the same way the sharply prices moved up. And how nicely this high liquidity fine-tuned zone supported. Moreover, you are aware of these zones because I explained in one of the earlier HLQ zone analysis videos about fine-tuning SBI Life. Whatever we fine-tuned few days back, exactly the same area, today prices entered and started moving up. You know how much profit it has given? Definitely it is a surprise, even surprise to me, because this is the first time such a huge profit, intraday profit we got from HLQ zone. It has given 35,775 rupees profit, which is 36.7% ROI as per one futures margin cost. 36.7% ROI in intraday. Can you believe? Yes. You have to believe. The proof is there in front of you now. This is the zone. This is the zone already fine-tuned a long back. Long back means few days back. That area only prices came today. And in just 1 hour it gave you 35%, 36.7% ROI. That is what happens when the volatility in the market is very high. But one point you have to observe, when prices are falling so sharp, why they stopped only at high liquidity zone? Why they didn't go further below? That is the magic of high liquidity zones. That's why all these, for the last 15 months, I've been always telling, high liquidity zone concept is a beautiful concept. This is the best concept in the market. No other concept in the market is giving such a huge success rate. We have two objectives for high liquidity zones. That is what I explained in lesson 21.3. First objective is success rate should be very high. So we have average success rate more than 80% so far for the last 15 months. And the second objective is it should give huge intraday profits compared to the any other concepts. Generally people are very happy with 1%, 2%, 2.5% or 3% means it is an extraordinary for them. And majority of the times the 2.5% or 3% achievement that is the least achievement we got in our high liquidity zones. What is that we are aiming majority of the times? Average 6% ROI, average intraday ROI. Sometimes you may get 5% or 4%, sometimes you may get 9% or 10%. On an exceptional days you may get some 13, 14, 15%. You have seen this month, especially last 1 week, many trades you are getting 13, 14, 15% ROIs. And today it is even more exceptional scenario. This stock has given 36.7% ROA. You may say, I can't believe how we got. You have to believe it is there just in front of you. We have to believe because we already fine-tuned this zone in our earlier analysis videos. Why we got such a huge profit? Because of heavy volatility changes in today due to the budget trading session. So that means our high liquidity zones are they are able to identify the volatility levels from where the prices will be started moving up and moving down. So that is the beauty of this high liquidity zone strategy, and high liquidity zones identified by the NeoStock software. So this is about SBI Life. $35,775 is the profit and 36.7% is the ROI based on one futures margin cost. And the beauty is we achieved this ROI in just 1 hour. That is the surprise for many people. Okay, next we will look into PFC, Power Finance Corporation. This is a 75 minutes high liquidity supply zone. We have a drop, you have 1, 2, 3 base candles, medium size candle is also part of the base. That is how our software identified. And this is the leg out candle. Drop, base, drop. And this 75 minutes we have multiple order flows are there. Go to the 15 minutes time frame. In the 15 minutes time frame, we have a 15 minute zone, drop, base, drop. You have another 15 minute zone, drop, 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles, again a drop. You have another 15 minute zone, rally, base, drop. So these are the 3 institutional order flows we identified. Now again we need to fine tune both these 15 minute zones, all the 3 15 minute zones with 5 minutes time frame. So go to the 5 minutes time frame. Here you have, maybe I consider this as a rally candle, failed ERC rally candle, a base candle and a drop candle, because here imbalance started. So this is the area, a fine-tuned 5 minute zone. And similarly here also we have a drop candle, 2 base candles and a drop candle and follow through candle. So how many? 4 follow 3 candles, so many. So it's a very good zone. And also here you see you have a drop candle, you have a base candle, you have a very big high explosive leg out candle. So we have 3 excellent zones are there. Okay, it looks like the first zone, first fine-tuned zone is violated, and second one we got the good trade till this 15 minutes target zone. If you are using trailing stop, probably till this area you can capture the profit. But before that, you might be wondering why this zone is violated. Actually, it is not violated. It gave a huge profit. Everything happened in just 1 minute. Within 1 minute happened. If you want to take a trade, within 1 minute you should complete everything, which is not practical because it is a 9:15 1 minute candle. Of course, this is 5 minutes candle. But now let's go to the 1 minute time frame, you will understand. See here, market opened here, moved up, picked up the orders from this zone. Moreover, have you noticed the prices went close to the digital line? Just 5 paisa before the digital line. Then they were started moving up, started moving down, started moving down, started moving down. And finally, after reaching here, again they were started moving up, 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 up and closed here. See here what happened. Everything happened in the morning, 9:15 1 minute candle. The previous video I told you, from now onwards we are not considering morning 9:15 trades at all. Whether it is a successful trade or it is a failed trade, we ignore 9:15 trades. Because 9:15 trades are not really practical. Theoretically okay, they are not practical because all these days we took 9:15 trades either successful or stopped out. From now onwards we ignore. But next time prices are entering, can we take a trade? No, you cannot. Why? Because prices already captured all the institutional order flow in this zone. Previously it went, there are higher chances this zone will be violated. That is what happened. Institutions created a rally, 2 base candles, maybe some fight happened, but this is not good enough because majority of the existing order flows are consumed. Maybe any new order flows are added after this candle. Some small, there is a institutional fight. That is what balance, equal demand and supply. Next again a rally candle. This is 1 minute zone. So this entire zone is a 1 minute zone is violated a fine-tuned 5 minute zone. How it is possible? Because of this candle. In this candle, all order flows are consumed here. Theoretically, it might have given you a huge profit. From here to here, maybe you may get 1:4 or 1:5 order from here to till this bottom. But we can't trust morning 9:15 candles. Anyway, this is the zone. We can't plan a trade now anymore because already prices went deep. Now prices entered into this area and we got a trade. Maybe this could be a high liquidity zone also because multiple times, see, it is holding the prices. Multiple times prices came down, again came close to the zone and again came down. Once again it is tested and once again it came down and once again it moved and once again it entered into this zone and once again it came down. See here. So many things happened here. So this 5 minute zone could be a high liquidity. Could be. We can't say. Maybe. Because of multi-testing we are assuming. Okay. Actually, I am not considering both the trades. Maybe both are successful trades. This one has achieved 1:3 RR. Still, I am focusing only this one only because this is the one after that gave a huge profit. Sharply prices were down. Let me show you in 5 minutes time frame. You will have better understanding. See, first you got a trade. Prices came down. They were moving up and down. Maybe somewhere here you might have exited this trade because it achieved 1:3 RR already. By the time it reached, it achieved. Again moved up, again coming down. So it's moving somewhere in this area a lot of time. If you are holding your time, it is blocking all your time here. So definitely using some trailing stop or something you might have exited. Some profit you would have got. So that is not, that could be a small profit. Okay, profit is always a profit. But the real trade happened. This time you took a trade, the next trade, because this is already a high liquidity, strongly it is holding the prices. Definitely you take a trade, and next you see how sharply prices are falling down. When prices are falling sharply, what we do? We use a we don't book the profits. When prices are falling sharply, we look for a trailing stop. Of course, I am calculating up to this 15 minutes target zone because prices reached the 15 minutes target zone. We have a rally, 2 base candles and rally. Actually, this is also a base candle. You have to draw a zone like this. But okay. Anyway, we are not taking an entry, so it doesn't make much difference. So rally, base, rally. And this is the area, all these are all medium size candles. This is a medium size and large candle, in between no base candles. So this is a perfect zone. See how easily it reached. If you would have used a 5 minutes trailing stop or even 1 minute trailing stop also, still it works. See here, you after reaching here, it created a drop, base, drop. Prices went. It looks like this is pierced slightly. It is within stop buffer, so you will be within the trade. Again a drop, base, drop is created. Again a drop, base, drop is created, and this supply zone is violated. Now you will exit your trade here. Somewhere here, let me draw some horizontal line. Some buffer you keep generally before violation. Some buffer you will add, because sometimes from the buffer it will come down. So the buffer is also it crossed. Randomly you can keep some buffer. There is no rule that strictly you have to use the daily ATRs, because this is after all we are using only for booking the profit, not for taking the trades. So somewhere here, even if you book the profit here, small additional profit you would have got. So that is the reason why what I am doing till the 15 minute zone. See, none of the 5 minute zones are violated. After you got the trade, continuously look into the 1 minute. None of the 1 minute zones also violated after you took the trade. Observe carefully. See, it is tested. Drop, base, drop, follow through candles. Again drop, base, drop. Again a rally, base, drop. This is slightly pierced, it is within stop buffer. The same is the one we discussed about 5 minute zone. Okay. Slightly, that is okay. So this is the one holding the prices. After that, sorry, this is the supply zone, right? Okay. After that, there is one more. Any new supply zone is created here after that? No. No supply zones. Probably you may consider this supply zone here. This is the one. Drop, medium size candle, drop. And after that, what happened? You have again a drop, base, drop. This is not a great leg out, but okay, this is again you can draw drop, base, drop. See here. Drop, base, drop, and now this one is violated. So that way you will exit your profit somewhere here. Some buffer above that, you would have exited your trade. This is the first 1 minute trailing stop loss is violated. Same happened to 5 minutes also. Look into the 5 minutes. Same, 5 minutes is also same. Drop, 3 base candles and drop. Exactly, maybe a little up, that's it, nothing more. So that is the reason why those who are using trailing stop loss, probably somewhere here you booked your profit once it is violated here in this candle. Somewhere here. Okay, but anyway, By the time it reached this 15-minute zone itself, it has given a very good profit. That itself is good enough for us. We book the profit in this candle, money will be released. Same money you may use in invest in some other stock. And when you got the trade here, the second trade, first trade anyway I am not considering really, even though you got 1:3 RR. Let's focus on this because this is a huge profit. Our interest should be on this. So at 11:30 you got the trade, and when it is finished 11:50, 20 minutes you completed the trade. Just 20 minutes. 11:30 and 11:50. Today majority of the trades happened like that only. Same capital, so many trades you would have taken today. In 20 minutes, Power Finance Corporation has given a profit 20,475 rupees profit, which is 13.6% ROI. This one you got at 1 o'clock. And earlier we have seen HDFC, AMC you got in the morning. Around 10:30 you closed this, right? So that means 35,000 plus 20, 55,000 plus 18,000. So 73,000 rupees profit you would have captured. Plus all these 775, 475, if you include another 1,000 rupees it will come. So 74,000, close to 75,000 rupees only based on these three trades. One after one, one after one. See what kind of magic happened today. That is the beauty of the high liquidity zones. And next let us look into HDFC Bank. This is another good trade. This is also a 75 minutes high liquidity supply zone. Excellent trade. Simple fine tuning. No complications because only one order flow is there in the zone. This is a 75 minutes high liquidity zone identified by our software. We have a failed ERC candle as a rally, 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles and a drop candle. This is how our software identified this zone. And go to 15 minutes and fine tune inside 75. We have an excellent zone here. We have a drop candle, we have a base candle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and drop candle. Or if anybody convinced this is a leg-in, this is valid, then consider this is a rally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base candles and drop. Anyway, it doesn't make any difference because the high of the low of the in between only this rally candle is there. If you consider this is a medium size leg-in, all these are all base candles and drop candle. Within this 15 minutes area, we have an excellent fine-tuned 5-minute zone. Go to the 5 minutes time frame. Very easy fine-tuning this one. Why I am saying very easy? Because there are no multiple order flows here. And your zones are very clear. See, you have a drop candle, you have a base candle, you have a drop candle, small hidden body also you can add with pro gap, and type 2 proximal we fine tune to manage the risk. Exactly type 2 entry it gave. Go to the today at what time? At 11:35 minutes price entered into the zone, and after that prices were moving down, moving down, moving down, moving down, finally reached the 15 minutes target at 13.5. At 11:35 and 13.5. So within 1.5 hour, it reached the target, the 15 minutes target. What is 15 minutes target? Or 15 minutes zone. Here you have a drop, 2 base candles and a rally candle. Or you can also consider this is a failed ERC candle as a leg-in. You have 3 base candles and a rally candle. Either way, it doesn't make much difference. It is the same. You may ask a question, in between no zones are available. See, here we have a drop base rally, but that is already gone. It is gone. This is in this candle. So easily the prices will pass through this one. Further anymore, no proper structures. These are all not leg out candles. Both are ERC candles. In between, no base candles. These are all small, medium size candles. All these are all medium size. You have a big rally candle, but here after that there is a drop candle. If at all if you would have drawn anything, all these candles would have been violated. So this is the only area you have this drop base rally, or maybe rally base rally. Either way you can trade. See, today prices came exactly in this zone, almost reached near to the distal line, maybe just touched the distal line, and then started moving up. But we booked the profit here. You would have booked the profit here at 1 o'clock, afternoon 1 o'clock, and the morning 11:30 you got the trade. So within 1.5 hours you might have completed this trade. And moreover, it is a very simple analysis. When I published the video at our group today morning, around at morning 10 o'clock, right? So morning 10 o'clock, after getting the HLQ zones, if you would have fine-tuned by 11 o'clock, you might have completed, and immediately after completing your analysis, you would have got this trade, simple trade. And happily, how much money you would have got it? 18,122 rupees profit, which is a 10.9% ROI, close to 11%. SBI Life, when we got SBI Life, we got at 1 o'clock we got. Okay, so this is about HDFC Bank, and what is the next one we will see? Max Health we see. See, all these are all how much ROIs they are giving. All are simple trades, simple fine tuning. I have only one concern today, how high liquidity zones work today, because first time we are in the full budget day, we are last two budget sessions, they are successful, but they are not full budget session, interim budget sessions. But today is the full yearly budget. So I have some fear, concern in my mind. What will happen today? But they worked like a magic. High liquidity zones are always like a magic. Okay. So this is also a 75-minute zone. We have a drop candle. Sorry, this is the one, rally base drop. This rally base drop is 75 minutes high liquidity zone. But this 75 minutes is there inside the daily high liquidity zone. We have already drawn this zone earlier. It's not today. Please remember, this is the analysis we did already. Why? Because today when I opened this chart, this rally base drop is there inside the daily zone. Let me go to the daily time frame. Software shown rally base drop. But this rally base drop is there inside the daily zone. See, this is the daily high liquidity zone. Drop base drop. This analysis we did earlier. And here we have identified a lower time frame zone as an horizon. Let's go to the 15 minutes time frame here. We have a 15 minutes rally base drop. This is the horizon for this entire daily zone. You may say this daily zone is not identified. Fine, but 75-minute zone is identified, right? Our software identified this 75-minute zone, which is already existing daily zone. This is the advantage when you do any analysis. Keep them on your charts. Next time those analysis will be helping you. And go to the 5 minutes time frame. We have a fine-tuned 5-minute zone. This is the horizon. See, horizons yesterday and day before yesterday, how many zones we got profits? Yesterday completely based on this horizon only. Horizon means lower time frame horizon to the higher time frame zone. Lesson 22 concept. See, this drop base drop. This is the horizon for this entire daily zone. Today we got the trade from this horizon. Then you may ask a question, why not from this 75-minute zone? What happened to 75-minute zone? This 75-minute zone is also we fine-tuned earlier. It is already there in the charts. If you would have drawn this chart earlier, still it might be there in our charts also. See, every time when I am explaining these high liquidity zones, you should also practice on the charts, so that will be helpful to you next time when prices are entering into that zone. See, we have a rally-based drop identified by our software, stocks near this zone, but above this we have the lower time frame horizon is there. In case if this is violated, we have to plan our trade, because horizons or lower time frame horizons are very powerful. We should not miss the trade. First of all, why there are chances that this might be violated? Because this is a high liquidity zone. High liquidity zones, you never know when it will be violated. Until it violates, we keep on taking the trades. The day when it is violated, we get a small stop loss, that's it. So rally based drop, we already discussed 15, this is the 75-minute zone. This 75-minute zone already we fine tuned with 15 minutes time frame here. This rally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and drop candle. This is I consider this as a rally 15-minute zone base and drop. That way I have fine tuned. And within this 15-minute zone, we have a fine tuned 5-minute zone, which is acting as a high liquidity zone. See here we have a rally base drop with small pro gap. And several times this 5-minute zone is tested. I think even yesterday also we discussed in the previous analysis. See, this is the first test, second test, third test, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth. So many times it is tested. And finally today it got the expiry date. Because until it is violated, you may not be knowing the expiry date. That is the problem with HLQ zones. So today it got the expiry date, violated, but immediately a little above that, what is that we have? The 5 minutes horizon for this entire daily high liquidity zone, because 75-minute zone is inside the daily zone. Our software identified the 75 minutes high liquidity zone. When I opened the chart, I was shocked. This analysis is there and the entire 75 minutes zone is there inside the daily zone. And this horizon also we have drawn. All these things we have already analyzed. We discussed. If you would have remembered this discussion, today you would have got good trade. See how much profit Max Health has given. We got the trade. Here we have a 15 minutes target. At what time you got the trade? Morning 10:15 you got the trade. I think at 10:15 we closed one trade. What is that? HDFC AMC, right? HDFC AMC. We closed this trade at no, not HDFC AMC. This is the one at 11:50. So that means before this trade we got Max Health. But anyway, Max Health you can't plan the trade. I'm sure the reason is I released the report around 10:30. By the time you missed this trade, Max Health. But anyway, HLQ zone performance point of view, let us see. We have a 15 minutes zone. See here, rally base rally. After that you got the entry and then it reached the target. And when you got the trade at 10:15. And when it reached the target at 11 o'clock. So that means in 45 minutes this trade is completed. I did not realize today we have a trading session. Only once trading is started today, then I realized all of a sudden candles are moving on the chart. I surprised. For some moment I didn't understand anything. My mind is completely blocked. Why all of a sudden candles are moving on Saturday? That is what I thought. For some moment I thought something happened to my trading view. Nifty is moving. How can Nifty will move on a Saturday holiday? That way I got shocked. Then immediately I realized and I searched in the internet and I saw immediately when I searched it gave a message. Today we have a budget trading session. I thought immediately I thought it is a special trading for few hours. But again I got some doubt. Again I searched in the internet the trading timings, and the internet said it is a full day trading session. Then I realized that probably immediately, at least the HLQ zones and the Nifty and Bank Nifty, I have to generate the report. If I post, at least you will observe, in case if you don't take trade, because it is a budget day, how our HLQ zones are working, at least some confidence you have to get, right? See, using the software is different. Using the software with confidence is different. Maybe some of you will definitely feel bad. You might have missed a very good trades today. Don't worry, opportunities we get. Yesterday we got opportunities, day before yesterday we got the opportunities. The only thing if you want to say, you can say, we won't get this much huge profits every day. That's true, I agree. Because of huge volatility conditions in the market, it worked. Because they are high liquidity zones, they worked well without zone violations. If it is a normal zones, bullish or bearish trade setups, mostly they might have violated today. Okay, and how much profit it has given after reaching this 15 minutes target? Max Health has given 12,757 rupees profit, which is 9.5% ROI as per one futures margin cost. Excellent profit. Next we will look into Asian Paints. Where is Asian Paints? Yeah, here. Asian Paints is a 75 minutes high liquidity supply zone. And this one we fine tuned with, first of all, this is a drop, 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles, and a drop with hidden body. That is what our software identified. This one I fine tuned with 15 minutes time frame. See, we have a drop base, drop with hidden body, and also rally base drop. We have two 15-minute zones. But did you notice the upper one? I didn't fine tune with 5 minutes. That means 5-minute structure is not good. And in this drop base drop, the structure is good. That's why I have drawn the 5-minute zone. Now let's go to the 5 minutes time frame. In the 5 minutes time frame, why I didn't consider this is, see here, this is a big rally candle, this is a drop candle, in between no base candles. This is looking like a drop base rally. But here you see you have a drop candle. You have a small medium size candles. Second medium size candle. And third candle. And once you get the candle, everything, all candles looking small. But actually this is a big candle. So that's why after seeing this, I decided this is not a good zone. First I thought maybe we can identify a zone here, maybe rally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles, a drop candle, excellent structure. That is what I thought. But the moment I hide this gap, let me hide. Then I realized this is a rally candle. This is a drop, high exposure. This is high exposure. Compared to this, all are looking small. But this itself, this is a very, very big candle. So that's why such kind of zones will be violated easily. If it is a small medium size candle, we can include it. Maybe this could be medium, maybe large medium size candle. When you are seeing large medium size candles, better don't put them in the part of the zone. Easily zones will be violated. But here we have an excellent drop, 3 base candles and a drop, the 5-minute zone. See today, price entered at what time? Morning 9:15 candle. Is it exactly 9:15? Go to the 1 minute. You got a trade and reached the target. next time it is violated. So one test it has given. Mostly my on 9:15 we have to avoid, maybe I didn't properly notice the timing. That's why I have included Asian Paints as per into our Excel sheet. I should have avoided this. Because 9:15 trades we are avoiding because of huge volatility in the morning 9:15. So that means strictly speaking, okay, HLQ zones point of view, okay. It has given a very good performance, reached till the 15 minutes target. But anyway, this zone, because it is a successful zone point of view, it is successful once. Second time it is violated also, it is a successful trade. See the upper one, how easily it is violated. Rally, base, rally. 1 minute candles. And this 15 minute zone is violated with 1 minute zone. Why? Because the order flow is very weak here. That's why easily gone. So this is the Asian Paints. But remember, Asian Paints is morning 9:15, 1 minute candle trade. Practically this may not be. Practically, at least 95% scenario, it is not easy to get the trade in morning 9:15, 1 minute candle. Rarely you may get. Okay. And what else we have? Adani we discussed it, right? Adani Energy Solutions. Have we? Let me look into the chart, I remember. I think Adani we didn't discuss. Yeah, we didn't discuss. See, Adani we have a drop candle with hidden body. This is a drop, a leg-in. You have 1, 2, 3 base candles and a drop candle and then follow through candle. This is how our software identified. And this one I fine-tuned with 15 minutes time frame. In the 15 minutes time frame, you see here, you have a rally, base, drop. Actually, you can keep this medium size candle also part of the base, and actually this is the leg out. But why I have drawn up to here is imbalance started from this candle and continued. So that is the reason why I am limited, because as per my experience, this is the area we have the real order flow will be there, if there are any order flows. But actually, if you are a beginner, you have to draw like this, rally, these two part of the base and then drop candle. And here one more drop, base, drop. See, both these are all LOTL zones. 15 minutes. Now go to the 5 minutes time frame. In the 5 minutes, you have a drop, base, drop. Right color is okay. You have a drop, base, drop, and here the structure is not good. So what I did, I think I went to 3 minutes time frame. Not 3 minutes, 1 minute time frame maybe. Something I marked there. No, I'm sorry. Actually, both these zones overlapped. That's why color is changed. Sorry for my mistake. I thought I had drawn some zone here. Okay, fine. Nothing. Somehow I'm not convinced here the structure. Moreover, prices were already went deep inside. Even if you consider this as a rally, 1, 2, 3, 4 base candle, and this is a drop candle, this zone is already tested, went deep inside. But today, a new dynamic zone is created. Do you remember lesson 21.8? The 8th video or 9th video? The last video, I guess, in lesson 21 series, the last video, dynamic zones. What happens during the live market? New zones will be created. That is what happened today. So within this 15 minutes zone, we have a 15 minutes area, right? Within that 15 minutes area, a 5 minute zone is created at the proximal line. See, we have a rally candle, 4 base candles and a drop candle. Of course, if you want to take a trade, you can take a trade like this. You adjust up to this 5 minutes level so that this 5-minute zone is exactly within this. See, you got the trade here and sharply it came down. The reason why I didn't fine tune is because today, market is a volatility high. Sometimes without reaching more deep, just touch here and it will come down. So with that intention, I don't want to take any extra risk for the trade's point of view. That way, fine tune. A little extra risk, fine, no problem. But luckily prices reached into the 15 minutes area and then started moving down. And while going down, LOTL is created. See, drop base, drop. Maybe next time it may give you another trade opportunity. And here we have a 15 minutes target zone. Drop base, rally. And this is the area holding the prices for multiple times. Rally, again prices came. From here again it moved. And today also, finally today it is pierced completely. But anyway, we book profit here. So when you got the trade in this candle. Let me go to the 5 minutes, you will get clarity. So here we got the trade. At 11:30 candle we got the trade. And when it reached the target at 13:10. That means almost 1.5 hour or 1 hour 40 minutes. Your trade is completed. So how much profit Adani Energy Solutions has given? It has given 15,750 rupees profit, which is 9.4% ROI as per one futures margin cost. So we covered SBI Life, PFC, Max Health, HDFC Bank, Asian Paints, Adani Energy Solutions, SBI Card we should cover, Marico we should cover, HDFC AMC. That means all successful trades we covered. But here SBI Card, one stopped out trade and also one small profit just because it achieved only 1:3 RR. Not 15 minutes target. So what is that? SBI Card, right? Yeah. So SBI Card, where it is? This is a daily high liquidity zone. SBI Card is a daily high liquidity supply zone. See, today entire zone is violated. See what trading view is showing, both these, some problem. Saturday and Monday. Oh, Monday candle also the trading view is displaying. I think something wrong happened. Okay, anyway, leave that. Let's focus on this Friday candle. That is Saturday candle, not Friday. This is a daily zone. How our software identified this? Software identified this as this as a drop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base candles and then a drop candle. This is the way our software identified. And this is having a 75. Already we discussed this one earlier. Previously I have analyzed this stock. But here we have a drop base drop, and also here we have drop 1, 2, 3 base candles and drop 75 minute zones. Again both are fine tuned with 15 minutes time frames. So here we have 15 minutes rally, 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles and a drop candle. And here there is no proper structure within this zone, 5 minutes. But here we have a LTF horizon that we will see in 5 minutes. Actually, previously in this analysis, I made some mistake. This is the one or some other stock? Not this one. Okay, here we have a drop base drop as an horizon. This drop base drop is the horizon. horizon to this 75 minutes fine-tuned zone. See, from here, from the horizon, it picked up the orders and entire move. See here, the leg out formation by combining all these candles. And here you have a excellent zone, rally based drop. This is a very nice zone. But unfortunately, today it is stopped out. We have to accept. See, this entire candle is gone. Go to the 1 minute in case sometimes whether price reach and again it will come down. That possibility also will be there, right? See 1 minute candles. The first 1 minute candle itself, first means the candle that entered into the zone itself is violated. So easily it is gone. But this 15-minute zone, we don't have proper fine-tuned zone, right? That has given a good trade. But we can't take a trade without fine-tuned 5-minute zone. Sometimes you may get, that way it happened. You feel like, okay, I would have got a very good profit if I would have taken a trade. That way we feel. But you can't, without a fine-tuned 5-minute zone, you can't take a trade from this zone. Good move. Okay, then again see here, prices entered into the 5 minutes horizon. From this horizon, it picked up the orders and then prices came, reached up to here. And wherever the bottom, almost up to that 1:3.14 RR it has given. So 1:3 is a successful trade. But it failed to reach. Those who did not book profit at 1:3, maybe your trade would have been stopped out. Because after that, see, sharply next. Today volatility is very high. Everything is happening in just within few minutes itself. See, first minute and next minute reached and immediately started moving. And again, once again started within the stop buffer again, started moving. Now institutions rally, base rally and again rally and violated this horizon. Okay, performance point of view, this zone achieved 1:3 RR. But practically it is not possible to take your decisions quickly in just 1 or 2 minutes. Sometime before you taking an action, prices sharply moved and this zone is violated. That kind of things might have happened. Sometimes rarely happen such kind of things, and that too today volatility is high. So because volatility is high, everything is happening in just short period today. Short period you got 35% ROI you got. Then imagine what kind of movement is there in the market today. And there is one more stopped out trade. What is that? And SBI has given first one, the stopped out one has given 0.9 negative ROI it has given. The one you got profit is small profit, 2760, which is a 2.4% ROI. If anybody took both the trades, maybe this loss you might have recovered in the second trade. Next, Marico. Marico has given 1% negative ROI. Marico is also a 75 minutes high liquidity zone. Where here? This is max. No, here. Marico is a daily high liquidity supply zone. This is the one. Marico also we fine-tuned earlier. I think it is not the one we fine-tuned now. But here today I made a small change here. One mistake I did earlier. I realized it today only. Let me explain what it is. First, how we fine-tuned? This with 75 minute zone rally, 3 base candles and a drop candle. Within this 75 you have a 15 minute zone. rally, base, drop, and some follow through candles. This is the 15-minute zone. This 15-minute zone again fine tuned with 5 minutes time frame, and in the earlier analysis the mistake I did was, see here the candle is not really base candle, right? This is a big candle. What I did, I kept entire candle in the base. Then I realized actually these are the pivots, these are not the base. But who is the responsible? Here we have a lower time frame horizon, rally, base, drop. This is valid. And from this order flow, it picked up the orders and the entire this 15-minute zone here has been created from here. That is the way we should understand. But anyway, today this horizon is violated. The first horizon we have seen last 3 days, which is stopped out. See here, it's gone completely. Actually, initially it has given. See here, the moment it touched the horizon, prices came down, but not good enough. Demand is so strong. Next time completely violated. A very big candle. Okay, anyway, it is stopped out Marico. And how much Marico? Where is it? Yeah, here. 15,060 rupees. Sorry, 1,560 rupees, not 1,000. 1,560, which is 1% negative ROI. So these are the executed trades today. If you forget about these two stopped out trades, but these profits are nowhere comparable. If at all any one that is looking awkward in this entire today's is the SBI card, the 1:3 RR achieved one. Looks like 2 point, but see remaining all 36%, 13%, 9.5, 10.9, 7.4, 9.4, here 15.4. It happens when volatility is very high, such kind of profits we get. But the only question I had today in my mind, how our high liquidity zones hold the volatility today. I mean, they handle the volatility. So high liquidity zones so nicely handle the volatility. Perfectly, all the trades are executed. And it gave extraordinary ROIs today. So it is proven that even budget day also our software high liquidity zones works. Elections day we tested. Elections day we got good profits. Interim budget, both the interim budget also we got good profits. And some special events also happened in between. At the time also they worked very, very well. On a bearish day, long trades worked very well. Bullish day, short trades worked very well. All kind of things our high liquidity zones are supporting. Now today it is proved that even on budget day, full budget day also, our zones worked perfectly with huge profits. Now we have the data, how our software worked on the budget day. We have the complete data. This full budget and interim budget, both the data we have. So these are the executed, and two stopped out trades also there, and we identified. One is persistence. This is a 75 minutes high liquidity zone. See, I haven't fine tuned this zone. That means 15 minute structure is very bad. Look into the 15 minutes time frame. And now you will understand. You have a rally candle, you have a drop candle, no base candles in between. This is the 15 minutes. Such kind of zones will be violated easily. See, easily the zone is gone. Morning 9:15 candle. Go to the 1 minute. The first 1 minute 9:15 candle itself completely took the entire order flow. Gone. Just 1 minute candle. So that is the power of our lesson 16. When a zone will be violated, when a zone can be violated, at least 80% scenarios. SBI Live, we discussed PFC, Max Health, HDFC Bank, Asian Paints, Adani, SBI Card. Yeah, this is also we discussed, right? This is only we got a list ROA. SBI Life we didn't discuss, right? SBI Life we got. This is only we got 38% ROA. 38 or 34? 36.7. And where is the other stock? Kalyani Jewellers we didn't discuss. Is it there? No. Okay, Kalyani Jewellers, we have a fine-tuned 5-minute zone. Today prices did not enter into this zone, and moreover earlier this zone is already tested. Kalyani Jewellers. So that's why we didn't plan any trade. Anyway, price also did not enter. Next one is Ashok Leyland. Ashok Leyland also we have a fine-tuned 5-minute zone. I'm quickly closing them because already we had a lot of discussion. And fine-tuned 5-minute zone is there. Today prices did not enter. Ashok Leyland. Metropolis. This is the one already we discussed in our previous HLQ analysis video. The lesson 26 concept I have explained in this video. Previous video, the one I released today morning. The HLQ zone analysis. So in this video I explained lesson 26 concept. So today also price did not enter into this zone. We discussed today's session or yesterday's HLQ analysis. I didn't remember. Maybe yesterday or today we discussed lesson 26. Please correct me. And the last one is Apollo Hospitals. This is also we did not get the trade. We have a fine-tuned zone in the recent price action. We have a 75-minute zone here. We have a rally, 2 base candles and a rally. And a 15-minute structure inside the zone is not good. But here you see, you have a rally candle failed ERC legging, 2 base candles rally, and this 15-minute zone is the horizon to this fine-tuned 75-minute zone. So this is the area we are planning our trade. So inside the 15-minute zone, we have a fine-tuned 5-minute zone. We have a drop base, rally and follow through candles. So here we are planning our trade. That means 15 minutes, this 75-minute zone will be violated. But it will pick up the orders from here. The reason is this 15-minute zone is the horizon for this 75-minute zone. And which has a fine-tuned 5 minutes order flow. But anyway, today price did not enter into the zone. We didn't get the trade. So these are the high liquidity zones identified by our software and worked like magic in today's budget special trading session. Hope this information will be useful to you. Let's all meet again in our next video. Thank you.